Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I have a really good friend, Najja, who has her own channel, by the way, which is
iConquer with Najja Symone.
okay. So definitely hit the subscribe button to both of our.
Yeah.
So this video is simply going to be about the dating world and your views on the dating world right now of 2018. Has the dating world changed? So I want you to answer that question. Do you feel like it's changed? Like, you know, the standards of dating, has it changed?
I think so.
Okay.
Because to be honest, and I was somebody that was open to dating, very open to dating. I'll go, going out with someone and, hanging out and doing whatever was my thing.
Okay.
However, as a millennial, I don't feel like I have the same experiences as some of the older people that I know that have also had dating histories. So for men that ask me out now at 26, they do, for the most part, say like, oh, let's go to dinner, let's go out. But all through like my high school years, like no one has had to ask their parents to get keys and take me out somewhere. Like they didn't. It was always like, oh, let's watch Netflix or let's, meet at this party type of thing. It was never like, oh, I'm actually gonna take time, spend, a day with you, talk to you, learn who you are,
to get to know you.
It was always more like, oh, we're gonna,
just a link up type thing.
Link up, and then, while we're there, hopefully we'll be feeling each other so that it can get physical. That's how it felt to me all the time.
And as a person that is single, and I have been single for a while, I also feel like it is definitely difficult these days, like especially what she said. But it's just like everyone has, I think the view on dating and getting to know someone has very much changed drastically.
Absolutely.
A lot of people have been hurt by previous relationships. A lot of people, basically is mostly that. Like, that would probably dictate. And they're just tired of the whole thing, like tired of the rejection, tired of getting hurt. So they're kind of just like, I'm not really into it. So maybe you'll date occasionally, but it never goes anywhere because of the past hurt and things like that. So I would say that dating has changed. Being single in this world right now has its ups and downs.
And I think people are happy with being single, but doing things that relationships should be doing.
Yes.
For example, we're probably right on the same page. So, for example, like, people don't necessarily care too much about getting married, but they'll be friends with benefits before they will actually jump into a relationship and be committed, because it's almost like the standard for a relationship has dropped.
Yeah, and it won't hurt as much when things just kind of stop because you were never committed in the first place. It's gonna hurt, but it's not going to hurt to the core because like your mindset was just like, well, it's not official. I'm not committed to this person. So if this ends today, if this just stops cold, if we just stop cold turkey, I'm gonna be okay. So I feel like a lot of people,
it's a defense.
It's a defense.
Sure.
It's a definitely defense mechanism.
Yep.
Okay. People use that as a defense mechanism, and it's just that a lot of people's standards have, dropped. Like dropped drastically. It's like no one's really willing to fight anymore. That's what I think. Because if everyone has the same mentality of like, I can't trust nobody. I'm just happy the way things are. Okay, no, you're not happy. That's number one. So let's stop all of that. You're not truly happy of settling. I don't think anyone is really happy with settling because you're always going to have that in the back of your head, like that what if type thing. You know what I'm saying?
Social media kills relationships. Like, people cheat just through DMs. Like, I've gotten sent like, seriously, people people will get in your DMs, and if you're not like committed
to your singleness,
it's like you're able to just like flirt,
but your relationship. Sorry.
Yeah, because you're able to like flirt.
It's just way too
people
easy.
sending you pictures.
Oh yes.
Asking for pictures. Like, what is this? But if you're like bored and you're just like, oh, I'm in a relationship, but we already have.
It's just yeah.
It's so
easy.
It's so easy.
It's like get into an argument with someone, or you feel like you're not appreciated in that relationship. It's very easy to be like, okay, well, you're not giving me this type of attention, so I'm going to seek this person who is willing to give me this type of attention and not even care if it's official or blah blah blah. It's just oh my god.
And then you're getting both, because then you'll have the relationship in real life, but you'll have your secret life online.
On the side, yeah.
And that's
and I did find myself being very content with the get your dog, sis. I've been myself being very content, like just with being me, but on the inside, because I would say like, I'm focusing on myself, trying to get myself together and grow and things like that, which is very true. But I started telling myself, well, you can't trust anyone, and like telling myself, speaking that, you can't trust anyone, Chrissy. This person will hurt you. This person will reject you, or blah, 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 blah. And I kept speaking that over myself, and it started to become just who I am. And then I was like, oh, pump the brakes. Like, we're going to have to, fix this. And so that's kind of where I'm at right now. But
well, another piece of that, and this is my problem, I had this thing where I felt like relationships wouldn't work. So there was no point in investing like your heart and soul into a relationship and into a person, because it's not going to work out. I watched movies, romance movies, and my type of romance movie is like not a real romance movie. It's like a prostitute doing their work, and then they meet somebody and they get really rich. Pretty Woman.
I love that movie,
let me tell you what my motto was based off of. Me, I kind of like valued the exchange of sex and money, and I felt like that was more profitable than actually getting in a relationship, because I really didn't think relationships could be real. So my type of romance was prostitution. Glamorized forms of prostitution.
And I know a lot of people that use that as a mechanism of obviously trying not to get hurt and stuff like that. So
because you're getting money from it, and you think, whoa, well, makes it better.
But this definitely goes back to knowing your self-worth. This is bugs.
She almost slapped me in the face.
Sorry. Knowing your self-worth, loving yourself. That way, when you do that, knowing who you are.
Yes.
When you do all of that, when you know yourself, you love yourself, you know your self-worth, you set certain standards, and your standards could be like not the unrealistic standards. Like women are just like, they want this knight in shining armor, but you over there, sis. You're not gonna go over that. Your life is not even together, but you want this whole knight in shining armor. So no, that doesn't work like that. Anyways, so once you set yourself and set a certain standard about yourself, I just feel like it would, you won't, because you know what you want out of a relationship or what you want in life, it would definitely play.
Yeah, well,
it would definitely like play a role into this whole thing.
Right. Where you'll have a healthier idea of what a relationship is, and you'll be able to easily walk away from one that's not. Yeah. Or walk away from habits like mine, like open to prostitution. Like, I was legit in the bars hunting and looking for a man to buy me tonight. Buy me, okay? And I held out. Okay, I'm a virgin. I'm 26. I'm a virgin. But that did not mean I was not hunting. I was hunting for someone to pay my bills. I wasn't looking for no man. And all my relationships were like that. Every single one. Ask about me. The friends that know me know. most of my relationships were, oh, this guy takes care of me. Oh, this guy is waiting and he pays things for me because that's what I need. But that's not a healthy relationship.
And my thing was putting myself so far in making sure that this person has my like undivided attention and stuff like that, but knowing that person is not good for me, but still extending myself to them, because if it was like I was seeking for their approval, seeking for their appreciation and stuff like that. That was my thing. Like I needed to make sure I went the extra mile to please the person. You know, that was my thing. So I didn't, that's what made me happy. That fulfilled me, my void. So that was my thing.
And money filled mine.
Money filled hers.
And it didn't. It really is like Chrissy said. Like you'll have a fresh pair of eyes to know what you actually deserve.
Yeah.
And what you should not be in.
Yeah.
You know, when you actually get to know yourself, get to know God, and get His standard for your life first, and then you be able to set one for your relationship.
That's good. That was good. That is the end of this video. If there's anything else you want to say.
Well, follow me on Instagram. I see Najja Symone. I see Najja Symone. And Chrissy's gonna put it in her description box. But you can subscribe to iConquer with Najja Symone.
And hit the subscribe button on my channel. All right? Latest.